Hello. Um, I'm hoping that you can hear me. Welcome to my live chat. I know I'm a little early, but I'm just so excited to do this. So I'm working with a little collection that I created, and I'll talk about that a little more. So as long as you can hear me, that's my biggest hope, is that you can hear me while I'm setting up. So this is the little collection I made. I call it Springtime, and I hand painted all the illustrations, and then I just put it together in Photoshop with this. It's just so happy and springy and bright, and I just absolutely love it. I really think it's one of my favorite collections that I've ever created. You can actually I got a new printer as well, and that helped tremendously with, with just printing it out. I have a new Epson printer. I will talk about that a little later, but it's just so happy. And I created a ton of products. So you can go to iHeart Studio and you'll find it. I just uploaded everything there. So I created words, and then I created just the flourishes, and I created the flourishes with the words, and then also just the birds, and so. And another thing that I made is, if you have a wide format printer, I actually made a 12 by 12 page where you can just print the small ones that I'm going to be using for the cards. So I love making cards, and I love the what I love about making cards is, first of all, it's a short period that you can be creative. Second of all, it's really thoughtful, when you can do something for someone, and it's just so sweet, the reminder that you think of them, so that's just what I love about cards. So hi, so you can hear me. I just wanted to see, there's someone in the chat. Hello, welcome to the chat. uh how do you say your name? Is it Joy? I don't know i don't know I always have trouble pronouncing names. Maybe it's because I'm blonde. Joey. Okay, hi Joey. Um, so you can hear me. Obviously, you can hear me. So yeah, I'm just happy. Thank you for joining me. I am a little early. I'm just like, um, I was just a little anxious to get my connection going, so I decided to get in early. But it's 1 o'clock, so I think I'm gonna start. Um, I was inspired, and I want to dedicate this video to my friend Linda. So, Linda is a friend of mine in Australia, and I got this and I just love it. She made me this beautiful handmade card. And that's honestly what inspired me to go ahead and make cards, because the way I felt when I got it was just so good. And I felt so loved. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to make cards. But I love making cards anyway. So, hi, Christina from Portugal. I'm so excited to see everyone all over the world. Welcome. Thank you for coming and watching with me. I hope you're all doing well. Okay, so first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a little background. Just 1 second. So I got this old book, and I'm just going to tear a page out of it. And this is pretty much what I did in my previous art journal class. So that's how sometimes it just builds, you know, the techniques built. And I'm just going to use a little bit of gesso. And I just want to soften the words a little. I'm just using a gift card. I always say your husband's credit card will also work great. Just a little gift card, and I'm just going to add a little bit of gesso, and I'm just going to soften the words a tiny bit, not a lot, but a bit. But you know what, this card is going to be so many layers. So okay, so I'm going to set this aside because I've done one. And just so you know, I'll be making 6 cards today. So I want to mass produce a few. And now I'm just going to tear off a strip gently. So there's 4, and then I think I need 2 more. And 1 more in case one was not thick enough. Okay, so this is, I'm just going to set this aside. Now next up I have little cards. So I want to write the measurements on it. Just a moment. My cards are 5 inches by, wait, now I don't know, by just 4 3/4 by 4 3/4 inch. I don't know if that's a thing, but you can see there, let me show you. So it's just a little bit under, you know, just that quarter. So I don't know, how do you say it? But let's measure it in centimeters. So it's 12 centimeters. That's better, right? And then they are 12.7 centimeters high. So 12 points. Let me just write 12 centimeters high and 12 centimeters wide. Okay. Now we know exactly how big our cards are going to be. Right, so I have 6 of them, and now we're going to be making cards. Hi, there's someone from Bangladesh. This is so exciting. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so exciting. Wow, thank you. I'm so happy. Namaste. Namaste. So, okay, now we're going to paint. So I have a nice white flat brush, and I'm going to use black paint. And now I'm just going to paint. And I'm just painting, I'm leaving a very small border around the edges. And I'll show you why later. And you can see it's a little bit of an ombre effect on this one. This one I'm going to and then I don't want them all to be exactly the same. And I love this big brush, and I'm just going to, I like that too. I like that look of the painterly look, you know, that you can see the brush stroke. Okay, for those of you, if you're wondering, I'm painting on Canson paper. I'll show you the this is the make of paper I'm using. It's Canson watercolor paper, and I love it, and I use it for all my projects. So I have lots and lots of it. They're curling up now, but they will flatten as they dry, so don't worry about that. So I'm just quickly gonna paint them. And I'm almost done. So this is very quick. Okay, so now I have to say this. The cards I'm making today are very simple and very, very quick to make and very minimalistic mixed media. So, okay, now I'm just going to put these away to dry. Okay, and here I have some that's dried already. So you can see how flat the cards dry and how beautiful it looks. Okay. And now I'm going to just remove my paint. And I'm going to do stenciling now. So I'm using two kinds of stencils. The one will be this beautiful plus stencil. I think it's from Kaiser Craft, and I'll be using light molding paste, and I'm going to use this palette knife that my friend Louise gave me. Hi Louise, she's also all the way from Australia. Okay, now I'm just going to put it down and I'm just going to scrape it through. Like that, and then I'm going to do one on this one. Okay. And then I'm going to do one on this one. Okay. So, and now I'm just quickly going to clean my stencil, and what I do is I just put the remainder of the molding paste back, and then I'm just going to do this, clean it on a little paper towel. So you just want to put it down, and then you just want to clean it off. And this way you don't have to wash it. If you have a lot of molding paste on it, then you might want to wash it underneath the sink with a faucet, but you don't have to. Alright, and now I'm going to use this stencil. It's by Tim Holtz. And I'm going to do the other three in this, like this. So you just want to scrape it through the stencil. Make sure that you hold your stencil in place fairly securely. And I love, love, love how it turns out. You hold down your stencil and you just scrape it through. Look how pretty that looks. And one more. Beautiful. And again, I'm just going to put that back in. And now I'm just going to clean it again on the paper towel. You can also use a baby wipe to wipe it off. Just wipe your palette knife. Right, there you go. Okay, now we're going to put away. I know the reveal is the best. Like, this is just amazing how this I love how it looks. So this stencil, you can see it's a little old and probably been used too much, so it will smudge a tiny bit, but that's fine, I don't mind. Okay, and there you go. So now you just want to let this dry, and then what we're going to do is then we're going to start adding our embellishments. So I'm just going to set this aside to dry. And now I have some that's dried already. So now we're going to just start playing and adding our embellishments, because I do think it's really pretty just how it looks already. So okay, so first of all I'm going to add one of these little papers to every page, and I'm just going to use a little bit of hot glue. I'm just going to use a little bit of hot glue. So and this is just to keep everything in place more or less. I have a fairly good idea. Just a little bit of hot glue. You can see there, just a tiny bit. And now I'm just going to stick it down. And this is only on the crosses that I'm going to do that, because on the flowers I want to do one more other thing. Okay, so on the flowers what I want to do is I just want to do a little bit of stamping. So I am going to use these stamps that I designed for Illustrated Faith. Unfortunately they're not available anymore, but I have them, and if you have any kind of floral stamps, this can work. So I've put a stamp on either side of my block just because I'm so lazy. And now I'm just going to stamp it. Okay, so let's see. I'm just going to really press really hard. That's fine. And I'm just going to ink the other side as well. And then I just want to use this one again. Okay, so it's not perfect, but it's fine. I just want a little bit of texture on the background, that's all. Okay, so here you can see how it turned out. It's actually quite nice. I actually love it. Alright, and now I also want to add just a little bit of paper to this one. Just quickly going to stick it down. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Right, so now we have, let me just organize them again. Now we have these, so this is like step one of our little project here. And now I just want to see, oh here. I have this roll of hearts that I actually use for a Valentine project. And I love it, love it, love it. So I'm just going to cut a few pieces for every card. We'll have one. And I think I need one more. So again, I'm just cutting. There you go. All right. Ta-da. Every one has one. Okay, so I'm just going to place this over the words here. And I'm loving the layers already. I don't know if you can see them. But you can see it's just a little bit of bling that I love. Okay, and now I'm going to add my little illustration. So again, I'm just using a little bit of hot glue at the back, and I'm just going to put the hot glue literally in the middle of just a little spot in the middle. Okay, to stick it down. See, now this is something I like. I like the background there with a little bit of the stamping going on. Can you see it? And so that to me is really pretty. And then I have one more little. I did a print and cut with these. I'll talk about that in a second. And also the hot glue sticks through the the towel. So all right, isn't that beautiful already? Okay, now I have a couple of embellishments that I just went through my stash, and I mean we all have so many little embellishments here and there. And I decided that what I want to do is just add a little bit of bling, you know, to every card, just a little bit. And that's why I just put it in the middle, so that if I add a little yellow flower, I can actually just slide it in underneath. And maybe not even, I only have a few, so I'm not going to use it on every card. Maybe this one needs a little flower right here. Okay, so there's a flower. I know it's the color contrast, right? I love, love, love. It's really busy, but it's pretty. I like it. And then I also have this sticker book. I've probably had it for years and years and years. And I decided to just use some of it. So I'm going to um, use a sticker on every it's almost like a stamp. I'm just going to stick it down. And again, it's just a little bit of texture and layering that I love so much. Okay, I'm almost done here. And there's okay, this one still needs one. Wait, let's give it another yellow for this pink. Love, love, love this. Okay, there you go. And then one more thing, well, a couple more things. I just want to add a little heart. Just a little gold bling, as if we don't have enough yet, to the top. To every card. Okay, and then I'm just going to add a little phrase to every card that doesn't have a phrase. So I'm just going to add a tiny bit of hot glue, and then I'm just going to stick it down. And this is Tim Holtz ideology. I love, love, love this. And I'm just going to add a little bit of phrasing. And again, I love the black contrast of the word. And the last one is this one. Okay, so now they look very, very busy. Like all the cards look very busy. Yeah, I do. I agree. You know what? That's why I do things in bulk. I do it in bulk because it just takes the decision making process. But even though you do things in bulk, they don't look the same. So I'm just going to show you every little card here. I love, love, love this. And then I'm going to so okay, let me show you. I have a pack of just blank cards that I but these are not the right size, so I cut them a little smaller. And here you can see the exact size that I cut them. And now I'm just going to add my cards to this. And this is where the little white border plus the bigger white border really creates a beautiful, calm look. So I don't know if I can do this on my live, but let me try. So what I want to do is I'm going to just stitch around the edges with my sewing machine, and I'm going to try. Let's see if I can figure this out. So I'm just going to tilt my camera. No, not really. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to anyway do it. And maybe not with all 6, but definitely with 2 or 3. I'm not the best sewer in the world, but I can do it on paper. So I'm just positioning. So what I do is I'll show you in a moment. Is I actually sew through the middle of the card as well. So now I know for a fact that nothing will be falling off my little card. And this is how it looks in the middle. So I love this. I think it's really pretty. Let's do another one. I'm basically done with my tutorial, but now I'm just finishing up my cards, and I just want to show. I just love them. Very simple. And I'm not stitching really super, I'm not a very neat stitcher, so I don't care about that a lot. Maybe I should change. And just a little stitch detail here at the end, why not? Again, here you can see the little stitch detail right there. And yeah, that is just how simple it is. I love stitching things on my, I love stitching my project, because then I know that at least they won't fall off the, nothing will move, and I like that idea a lot. So maybe I think a better way might be just to start with stitching the middle part. Let's do that. Let's change our ways. And then we'll start going around the edges. Maybe I can move my machine a little bit to the front then. You can see a little better. Okay, let's see. And you can cut the strings however you want. or you don't have to cut them at all. So here's this one. And okay, yeah, I just need to figure out how to show it. Love, love, love it. Okay, I'm gonna do another one. Okay, my thread just gave out, so I'm just gonna quit now. I'll finish it up later. But let me show you something. So my plan is to use these transparent pockets, and I'm going to put my little card right in here, and I cut them on purpose a little smaller, so if something sticks out on the side, it will fit, you know, it will still fit in the pocket. And now you can just seal it, you know, you can just seal it. And I love, love, love this. And then you can even add a little clothespin. And how cute is that? Isn't that cute? So yeah, you know, how it's just pretty. I think it's very pretty. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I'm just going to go through my products once more. I started off with that, but I created these illustrations on I painted them. And then I finished them off on digitally, and then in digital format I put them together to make these little bouquets. And you can find them on iHeart Studio. I just added them there. My plan is to make art journal pages next week with these products, and I'm so excited to do that. I don't know if I'll do it live. Maybe I'll do one live and add the videos, and the videos will be on YouTube. I actually want to find, I wonder where's my painted pages. Just a moment. So here's the words that I painted. This is the actual page that I painted, and then I will I don't know where the flowers are. They're probably in a drawer or somewhere that I painted, but I love, love, love putting them together in these digital illustrations, and they're just very happy. So yeah, you can go to iHeart Studio and you can find them there. And if you have any questions, you're very welcome to ask me. And thank you so much for watching. I will make this video available on my YouTube channel, and I might just quickly finish up. So thank you so much, and I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to come and hang out with me from all over the world. So thank you so much. so happy you're here. Thank you for watching. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm just going to finish this up, but yeah. No worries, Lisa. I didn't see your comment. So I don't know what you're sorry about. So no worries. Okay, this is one card. I need one more card, so I just need to cut it a little shorter. Okay, now I'm done. Okay, so I'm just gonna put them all together, and I love, love, love this. This is so cute. I hope you like it too. Won't you be happy if you get one of these in the mail? So, thank you so much for watching. I hope to make more videos with my collection, and I'm very excited to do some art journaling with these. Can you imagine how fun this is going to be? So, bless you. I just pray God's blessing over you. May He bless you and keep you. May He make His face shine upon you and give you peace, and your children and their children. Yes, art journal. next week. I'm going to start working on him probably tomorrow because I can't stop creating. I'm so inspired lately. So I'll probably do one video live and then a couple I'll pre-produce and just put it on my YouTube channel for you to watch. Okay. Okay, bless you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.